say good morning to you. We are broadcasting live on the road. We're here again at Pizza Inn, where the buffet is up and running. Yeah. You need to come get you a buffet and wolf it down. 18 pizzas. We've got 4 different pastas. We got spaghetti. We got Alfredo. We've got rigatoni, and we've got Alfredo. Did I say Alfredo? We've got three pastas: spaghetti, Alfredo, and rigatoni. So there you go. Plus, we got the 12 regular pizzas, 6 dessert pizzas. Emma's back here working it today. She is here back in the sunroom, along with Mariah, and so you folks come back here and have lunch with us. $10.99 today with the buffet. At 4 o'clock kicks into $12.99. You couldn't make it for that. You probably could make one pizza. Tell you about the toppings and the cheese from Food City, and to make the dough. I wouldn't think you'd do any of it for $10.99, but you can't hear. We are going to be joined by a brand new sponsor. This is awesome. I didn't think she would come, to be honest with you, but she's here. Yes, I'm coming. I'm a redneck country girl. I'm going to be here, so I like it. Tara Carden's in the house from the Petal and Pine Children's Boutique. Then we got Brendan Sweeney here with us, the assistant athletic director from Milligan. We got our first basketball game on Monday when Bethel comes to town. The Lady Buffs and Bethel. The guys played last night at Middle Tennessee State. We'll let him tell you all about that. The ladies got a big W last week, and so we'll get an update on volleyball, get an update on swimming, bowling, get a Milligan update from Brendan. Also, our team plays tonight. I'm not even sure I can stomach it. The Raiders play tonight against the Broncos on Thursday Night Football, so we'll see. We have a doubleheader with Tia Duggar tonight. It may mercifully carry over, may not get to watch the game. So, anyway, the Raiders do play tonight to kick off the NFL week. We'll tell you all about that. We got some baseball news. We got some high school. We'll break down the playoff games coming up tomorrow night. We'll go on there at 6:25, kickoff at 7. The Cyclones and the Gibbs Eagles. Winner moves on. The loser is eliminated. So, Gibbs can play. This is not a cream puff game by any stretch of the imagination for them or for us. And so a full slate. Got games tonight being played. Science Hill plays at Oak Ridge tonight because of the storms that are coming or the rain they're telling us tomorrow night. But depending on what forecast you read, it's going to hit after the games are over. So anyway, they moved the game tonight. A couple of games have been moved tonight. We'll tell you all about that here in just a few minutes. But right now, let's get it started as we always do with the national anthem. Who does it today? Let's see. Let's get in here and let's roll with, Chris Stapleton on show number 2390. We're 10 shows away from 2,400, folks. Doesn't mean anything to you. It means a lot to me. Here we go. Chris Stapleton, and get it revved up and ready to go on the Tom Taylor Sports.
Oh, see, and you see by the dawn's early light was so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight. Oh, the ramparts we walked were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets regular of Mossburg singing out, yeah.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Coming up, Andrew McKeon's going to join us here momentarily, and Brendan Sweeney. But we have a brand new sponsor who brought Show and Tell. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Great. How are you?
Good. This is Tara Carden from Petal and Pine Children's Boutique, the only children's boutique in Elizabethton
That I'm aware of, yes.
that you're aware of. So
Yeah.
there you go. So I said, look, come be on the show, brand new sponsor. Let's do some show and tell. The Sweeneys may be looking for clothes because they're going to be parents. When's the baby due? March 23rd. There you go. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Yeah. So, you're located in the Ritz Mini Mall.
Yes.
Here in Elizabethton.
In the very back. You have to actually go in the Ritz Mini Mall.
Yeah.
In the
back in the back. For the time being, you may move, but for now you're there, and that's good. So, let's do. I'll be your van, and we'll run through these
All
real
right.
quick. We'll give you some ideas of what she's got.
Yeah, we'll start off with the Thanksgiving. This is a romper for boys.
There you go.
It's very cute.
Give thanks to. Do you know what the baby is yet? Boy?
Boy. Oh.
There you go. Give thanks to the Lord, for He is good. There you go. Price on this is $19.99. These are brand new, by the way.
These are brand new, yes. I didn't
Okay.
bring any of the resale.
All right.
And
These
this
are-
is a T-shirt, same style, but for older boys. So if you have two boys, they can match.
Yep. These are 25% off right now, right?
They will be on Sunday. Yes,
Starting
open
Sunday,
house
starting
for
open
Christmas.
house. Okay.
Yep. And this is my favorite. This is actually something I bought for my daughter. This is a Thanksgiving outfit.
How
And it's
neat.
super cute and soft.
All right. You're
That-
tuning in looking for sports. You'll get sports here in just a second.
That smock style is it's very popular right now. So it's very cute.
So price point on this is
That one I think is $22.
$22.99 for both of them.
$22.99.
For the whole thing, brand new.
And
Top
on
and
Sunday
bottom.
at our Christmas open house is 1 to 5 downtown, and everything will be 25% off
Yep.
total purchase. This is just a different style of Christmas dress that we have.
Love it, love it, love it. For little girls, that's good. These are all new. This is at Petal and Pine in downtown Elizabethton at the Ritz Mini Mall.
Yep.
And so she's a new sponsor. We're excited about it. So, and
Yeah.
she's a beacher, which I didn't know at the
Yes.
time, but
Yeah.
she goes to Pleasant Beach.
Yeah.
She goes to church. I didn't even know it.
It's a big church. It's fine.
Thank you. Thanks for covering for me.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
This is a Christmas set that we have for girls.
Right.
That's for the older girls. That's a size 6, I believe.
You go from what size to what size?
I go from newborn to 10 to 12.
10 to 12. Awesome.
Boys and girls.
Boys and girls. Okay.
And this is what we call a John John, and it's for babies.
A little
boys.
Love it. A little John John. This is in downtown Elizabeth and easy to find at the Ritz Mini Mall. So the only, as we said, only full-time children's boutique. Is that right? The only on children and small kids
Yes.
clothing store in Elizabethton.
Yeah.
Which is the local mom and pop store. I love it. This goes for $22.99. Look at that right there. The little Christmas
embroidered.
trees. Yep.
And all of our items are bought in the USA. We don't buy anything from China or anywhere. Everything's bought in the United States.
Love
So,
it. USA American made. Too cute. Size on this is $25.99 for 3T. So it goes up to from 0 to 10, 12.
Yes.
Your clothes?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, this
And
is
there's
a
bow.
3T.
We also have accessories, bows, headbands,
Love
piggy
it.
bows. We have some socks. So I brought socks with this one. So this is a bubble, a little girl's bubble. And then we have the little socks, the little knee socks that go with it.
If my father could see me now, doing a sports show, doing little dresses and socks. But you know what? You do what you got to do. She's a sponsor. So
That's right.
Eric's going to be here talking about the pizza in here in just a
We
second.
got to have cute clothes for all our kids at church.
Yeah. Emma wants to be on this show so bad today. I think I'm going to let Emma. Emma really wants to. She's laughing like, "You're right, buddy."
And that's actually my daughter's I brought from her closet because it was
Really?
cute. Yeah. It's a good
Love
thing
it.
about having a daughter is she's very well dressed.
She's a walking demo for you.
Oh yes, and she is very much a girly girl.
Yep, Petal and Pine. It's a boutique in downtown Elizabethton, folks, at the Ritz Mini Mall, right downtown. Can't miss it. All
This
right.
is also something I'm offering that is new. These are going to be customizable outfits. So these are little ruffle pants. You'll be able to pick out the pants. We offer those in stripe, polka dot, and gingham. So you can pick out the size, the color, and then you can pick out a print that you. Oh, there we go. Pick out a print that you want pressed on it, and we can do names. We'll do Valentine's Day. We can do birthdays. We can do all that. That's also my daughter's that I made for her. So
Really?
yeah.
So you robbed her closet.
Yeah.
Will she get mad at you like, "Mom, it's
No,
mine"?
no.
She won't care. Her name is Tilly, by the way.
Tilly
so,
May.
So tell me about something. So I got it over here. We're talking to Tara from the store, brand new sponsor, baby shower baskets. Tell me about
yeah.
that.
So we offer customizable baby baskets, and these I make myself. So these are a diaper caddy.
Pay attention over there, Dad.
This one in particular is $75. It comes with
Wow, but look what all's in here.
onesie,
Yep.
a little boy's onesie,
Mm-hmm.
and it comes with a hat, a little toy.
Mm-hmm.
It comes with bibs, a pacifier holder, a brush, mittens, a muslin washcloth, a muslin baby blanket. This one's cute because it says Armor of God, and it's very cute.
Mm-hmm.
And it also has a card ready to go. So if you're running late and you need a gift for a baby shower, this is ready to go. It's got the card and everything's ready to go for you.
Love it.
They range from $50 to $150. This is one of only 3 left. This is a very big seller.
So those are baby, what do we call them? Baby shower baskets.
Gift baskets, yes.
Gift baskets. So.
And then we have a couple of things that we offer in the store that are locally made. So that's my friend Carrie McGinnis. She makes those. And we have those that are offered in the store.
Love it.
I think that one's, $15.
It is.
They're handmade.
Handmade.
And she's
Look
from
at
right
that.
here in Elizabethton. So we'll have a lot of those this Sunday. She's going to bring a lot more to me today to have for the weekend.
Yeah, it's a Christmas open house on Sunday downtown. So that is awesome. Good
And
stuff.
then we have these little bracelets that a friend of mine, her daughter makes. She's 5, and her daughter's name is also Tilly.
She makes these for $5.
Yeah, $5.
Wow, those are very nice.
But she's also 5 years old, and she makes those.
Oh, she makes them herself.
Yeah,
5
she's
years old.
5. Yeah, her name's Tilly.
An entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I love it. So it's Pedal and Pine. Again, it's the Children's Boutique in downtown Elizabethton. Closed on Sundays, Mondays, and Tuesdays, but Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, wide open and ready for you.
There you go.
Wednesday 10 to 4, today 11 to 5. Tomorrow 11 to 5, and Saturday 11 to 4. So they're open Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So they will have the resale gently used. They're going to be half off. Most of those are $10 to begin with. So
Yes,
they're going to be down
but
like to
actually,
$5.
most of them are $5. The higher end items like Carhartt, Wrangler, Matilda Jane, Polo, Nike, that stuff is generally around $10, but it'll be half off. But most items are $5 or less. We have onesies 3 for $5. We have fleece footed pajamas for $2.99, and other footy pajamas. And I think onesies are 4 for $5, and then the footy pajamas are 3 for $5.
Yep. They got girls and guys, folks. Again, they also have gift cards, gift certificates, or gift cards. You can go in, just get it, and then go back and get what you want when you want. So it's all neat. Wasn't so bad, was it?
That was not, no.
You're going to be back on Monday.
Yeah.
We're going to be at Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's going to come back and be on the show Monday, too, Chick-fil-A. So she's going to be a fairly regular lady. So be loyal, buy local. It's here in Elizabethton at the Ritz Mini Mall. And, again, it's the Children's Boutique, Pedal and Pine. I love the name, too.
Thank
so
you.
Tara Carden, ladies and gentlemen, in the house.
All right, thank you.
Good job. Get you some lunch.
All right.
I'll see you Monday,
Sounds good.
11:30.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A in Elizabethton. Quick break. We'll be right back. Brendan Sweeney talking Milligan sports and the college football playoffs. And our team plays tonight. He and I are big Raiders fans. It's almost embarrassing to say that, but we are. But we'll talk about all that coming up next on the Tom Daly Sports Show live at Pizza Inn Elizabeth. Therapy Services, great sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Daly Sports Show. Why Physical Therapy Services? A lot of folks out there that do what you do. Why PTS?
Nobody does it the way that we do it. There are other people out there that say that they are, and I want to air quote, sports PTs. There's no one out there that is truly a sports physical therapy clinic. We've been in business since 1980, and we continue to be in business after people have been bought and sold, folded. The reason why we continue to stay in business is twofold. Number one, we're a little crazy, which is fun. But number two, and the most important thing, is we always take care of the patient first. You take care of the patient first. This is what my dad always taught me. You take care of the patient first, everything else will fall into place.
Locations? Where do you have locations?
1975 West Elk Avenue. That's where my clinic is, where I work primarily. And then we have a pediatric location as well at the Medical Care Building at 1500 West Elk Avenue.
Physical therapy services. Last question, real quick. What's the phone number?
423-543-0073.
Physical Therapy Services, proud sponsor of Cyclone Sports and the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, here he is, Assistant Athletic Director Milligan, Brendan Swinney. Good morning, sir. How you doing?
Good morning. I'm doing well. How about you?
Yeah, congratulations. Going to be a daddy. So how's the follow-up a children's boutique
Yeah.
time slot?
Yeah.
Is what it is.
Yeah.
So, it's pretty cool, really.
Yeah, I think so too.
I've already bought something from for a little person I know, so I bought them. I was in the other day, and I got some great prices, and they got some great stuff. I bought a jumper for, it was like $8, brand spanking new. It was a Carhartt jumper, so.
Wow.
Yeah. So you got a little one coming, what you say, March?
That is a good deal. Yeah, in March.
Yeah. So I dare say you may be down there before it's all said and done. Mrs. Sweeney may say, honey, let's go down to the Petal and Pine. And you'll say, yes, ma'am, we're going. So
Sounds good.
that's how it works, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. So congratulations. Little boy, you said?
Yep,
coming up?
little boy.
That's awesome. Lots going on in the land of the Buffaloes. We'll be there Monday. The Bethel Lady Wildcats coming to town. They're nationally ranked. It's going to be a great test for the Lady Buffs of Kylie Greer. And so we'll go in there. The tip-off is at, what time, 7? Is that correct?
Yeah.
We'll go in there about 6:45 with the tip, or the pregame. The tip-off at 7. One of many we're going to be doing, by the way, with the Milligan Buffs this year, both guys and girls. They got themselves a win over Alice Lloyd. Is that correct?
They did, yep. 88-79 final. It's a good game all around, scoring 6 players in double digits. So spreading the wealth, which is a good sign, because I think that's how the team's going to be successful this year, really spreading the wealth and having 5 or 6 scorers that are getting a good amount of shots up.
We have T.A. Duggar basketball coming up tonight. We've got the ladies playing at 7 o'clock against the Ridgeview Lady Raptors, and then the guys will follow at 8. We're doing a few games this year. We're going to focus on T.A. Duggar some. We got the big boys, the high school starting starting next week, and the Milligan starts on Monday. We got Milligan men's and women's, so we'll be doing a lot of Milligan this year. I'm excited about that.
Yeah.
And apparently Christian is too, and Dr. Wares is too. So we're going to be doing a lot of Milligan hoops, and that's going to be a good thing at Steve Lacey Fieldhouse. For my money, on a Saturday is not a better place to hang out and do a doubleheader in basketball, guys and girls, than Steve Lacey Fieldhouse. So, but our first broadcast will be Monday night. A very good team coming to town.
Yeah.
The Bethel Lady Wildcats, they're what, number 1 or number 2 in the country?
Number 2
Number
in
2.
the country. A team that is going to be a huge challenge for us, and I think it's a good thing to have a really great opponent like that come into your home gym and get a chance to see them in person instead of just writing about it from afar,
Yeah.
from my point of view. So I'm excited to see how it goes.
You can use that as a barometer for your basketball
Yeah.
program too.
Yes.
It's a non-conference game. Other schools do the same thing. They go play the big boys to see where they are and kind of test themselves. And in this case, it'll be big girl basketball. We're excited about it. You never know. That's why they play the game.
Right.
So the Lady Buffs, again, in somewhat of a rebuild. They lost several talented ladies last year. Got a good quarterback too.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're excited about Lady Buff basketball. And the guys too. Guys played last night in Murfreesboro, Middle Tennessee State. How'd that go?
Yeah, so went out to Murfreesboro for exhibition against NCAA Division I Middle Tennessee State. And the Buffs, at the beginning of the game, they started real slow. I think it was a 22-0 run by the Blue Raiders to start. But then the Buffs, for the remainder of the middle portions of the game, they kept things close at halftime. It was only a 22-point deficit, which is the same that it started, 22-0. It ended at the first half at 48-26. And then in the second half, toward the end, Middle Tennessee pulled away a little bit to a 100-51 final. So,
But it's a good learning curve.
it is. And to play a team that's that caliber is very helpful.
Sure.
Helps you see where you can improve parts of your game that you can just tighten up a little bit. I think one of the things yesterday was just turnovers were pretty prevalent for them, and obviously when you're playing a superior opponent, a lot of times turnovers are the thing. So just really focusing on making the right pass and not doing too much with the ball in your hands.
Andrew McKeon joins us coming up here in a few minutes from Carter County Bank. We are live here again at Pete's Inn, where they're having the buffet rolled out at $10.99, $12.99 at 4 o'clock. It's every day. At lunchtime is at $10.99. Couldn't make it for that. When you have access to 18 pizzas, 12 regular pizzas and 6 dessert pizzas, spaghetti, Alfredo, rotini noodles, and the salsas, a salad bar, the chocolate pudding down on the other end, and soups as well for $10.99? No. Couldn't touch it with a 10-foot pole, folks. It's a great way to come in, have lunch, and if you walk out of here not full, that's your fault. Because, that's some serious grub, as they say. So Milligan, again, the men's basketball team and the ladies, we'll have the ladies on Monday. Men will be, I think next Wednesday will be the first home game for the guys. Is that correct?
Yep, on the 12th.
12th, yep, it'll be next Wednesday. So Milligan getting ready to crank it up, get with it, and so are we, covering the Buffaloes, which we're very excited about. Tell us what's going on soccer. What's going on with the soccer team?
Soccer, they are right at the end of the AAC tournament. The AAC semifinals just finished up. The Buffs men's team pulled out a 1-0 win in the semifinal against Troop McConnell on their home field at Anglin Field. Just a crazy goal in the 52nd minute by Marco Latanzi. Just ripped one to the top right corner. No shot for the keeper to even get close to it. And that's all they needed. Defensively did a really nice job stopping opportunities for the Bears. So they're moving on to the final, which is on Saturday up in Barberville, Kentucky at Union Commonwealth, the top seed. So that'll be an interesting one. And with that win, the Buffs actually clinched a Nationals berth this year. Again, that's the 6th straight year that they've now made Nationals. So that's awesome for them. The women did fall in their semifinal match 1-0 at Tennessee Wesleyan. Tennessee Wesleyan and Truett McConnell, the two top seeds in the conference. I think we could kind of see this year they were a little bit above, just a cut above the remainder of the conference. So unfortunate ending for the Buffs women, but I suppose there's still a chance of them getting an at-large bid. It's a very outside shot, though, with them not having been ranked all year.
But the guys are going to the Nationals for the 6th straight year.
Yeah, 6th straight year for the men.
Wow, what a testament.
Last year they got an at-large bid. This year it's an auto bid with them being the tournament, at least the tournament runner-up.
That's awesome. We're here live at Pete's Inn talking to Brendan Sweeney, Assistant Athletic Director of Milligan. Hello, Nikki Etter. We miss you and Billy and the family. They're down in South Carolina now. They got a job promotion, had to move, and so we miss you guys up here for sure. But I appreciate you watching yonder in South Carolina. Hello, Colin Nidifer. Thank you for watching. So you look at the bowling. The bowling's doing very well, too, at Milligan.
Yeah, particularly our women's team right now. They continue to finish in the top 3 in like every tournament they bowl in. Emily Cheeseman just continues to be unbelievable. 2nd tournament of the year that she's won all tournament honors in now. Finished 4th as an individual. The team qualified 2nd for match play on day 2. Ended up losing their first match, but then winning the consolation ladder, so they finished 3rd overall in that tournament. So a really good performance by them. Men placed 15th. Had a couple of finishers in the top 20. Chance McLean placed 11th as an individual, and then Cameron Shockey came in 16th. So, yeah, but it's been a really good start for the bowling programs. The women are ranked number 2 in the NAIA right now. Men are ranked at number 12. So
That's awesome. Our golf team, women's golf team, final poll, they finished top 25. They finished 24th in the country.
yeah, number 24. They held steady. The previous poll, they were also 24. So they finished out the season pretty well. I think they placed 4th at the AAC Fall Showcase down in Georgia. So good showing for them. The AAC's got some really good golf programs at the top. 3 of them up in the top 20 that are really strong. And so that's good competition for the Buffs, and they'll try to jump them in the spring.
Tia Duggar boys and girls basketball tonight will start at 6:45 with the ladies taking on Ridgeview, and the guys to follow. So that's be a lot of fun at the Tia Duggar gym. We were there the other night watching the game and playing Happy Valley. It looked like Hoosiers. It was standing room only. They were lined around the gym. I was waiting for Jimmy to run the picket fence. I just love that gym. It's the old throwback gym, if you will, and we'll be there tonight with the stream audio and video. Looking forward to doing that. And then we'll be with, again, the Buffs on Monday. The Lady Wildcats of Bethel coming, the first of many we're doing, as we said. And so we'll have that video and audio as well on both the Milligan and it's on our website too, right?
Mm-hmm.
YouTube, which it was.
Yep.
The volleyball was last week. Volleyball took one on the chin. What Tennessee Wesleyan got them? Is that correct?
Yeah, they on the road down in Athens. It was just a 3-0 loss. They just didn't really have it, it seemed, and sometimes that's the case. But they really tonight they have their regular season finale at Bryan College down in Dayton, and they would like to win that match because if they do win it, they're pretty much clinched for the tournament as the number 10 seed. So. But if they lose it, they leave the door open for Truett McConnell or Columbia. Either one of them, they each have one match left. So if either of them pulls a win, they will jump in front. So Buffs cannot afford that.
No, got to win tonight down at Bryan. So you're going down there with them, aren't you?
Yes.
Yep. So to cover it and make sure it's statted out properly and all that. So last sport we want to touch on is swimming. What's going on in the tank right now?
Swimming is going well. The teams continue to have great performances every week. Coming up this weekend, they actually are heading to the VMI mid-season invite, so that's their mid-season meet. They do that each year. They went there last year as well. That's a big one. It's a 3-day meet. It's the 14th through the 16th. So that'll be a good chance for us to see where they're at compared to some really high-level competition. Last week, they swam in Kingsport at the Kingsport Aquatic Center against Catawba College and Roanoke. Catawba, a great swimming program. Really tough one to beat, but Buffaloes ended up beating Roanoke in both the men and women, but they did fall to Catawba. But we had some really good performances again, and it's just really impressive. Our swimming teams are again, they're ranked in the top 10. So
without a true head coach right now.
Yeah, without right now, just kind of an interim situation that they're dealing with until probably the end of the year, and then they'll probably try and find someone more permanent. So.
Coach Pope still with them?
Yeah, he's helping out, but we have someone who worked in the our facilities department who is parent of one of our men's swimmers. Her name is Robin Roselle. She has kind of stepped in as the interim in charge of their travel and all that type of stuff, and that has been really helpful for the team so far.
I know you got to get going, so I don't want to keep you, but I do want to ask about the college football playoffs.
Yeah, of course.
Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M. Who's the fourth one? Alabama? All right.
I believe so.
You good with that?
I think that's fair. I mean, yeah, I don't have any problem with those top four. I think the top three I'm for sure on. It's just that fourth spot it's kind of a jumbled mess, really. It's a bunch of one-loss teams, and then you could kind of even think about BYU being included in there somewhere. with them still being undefeated, but obviously playing an inferior schedule in the Big 12.
Yeah.
So I don't know. The fourth spot is the where I'm just not sure yet. But the top three I'm in agreement on.
I want to get it real quick before you take it. Here it is. Ohio State number one. The other, Alabama. Yeah, Alabama, Indiana, Texas A&M. Alabama's got LSU this week. Is that a trap game for the Crimson Tide? Can they take
It could
care of
be.
business?
I mean, a lot of times when you get these interim coaches come in, sometimes you get like a one week bump where they have a good week after that happens. Obviously, kind of depends on how the players felt about the coach. So,
Yep.
but we'll see what ends up happening with that. It could be a trap game, but I think Alabama, if they're disciplined enough, should take care of business.
Ohio State goes to Purdue. Any problem there?
No.
Indiana goes to Penn State. Any problem there? Don't think so?
Not at all. I don't think so.
Texas A&M goes to Missouri. Any problem there?
That's interesting
Yes,
because I
I
think
do too.
Missouri is
I think
a
so,
team
too.
that really all year has been kind of, it's just that frisky team on the edge of the contenders of the SEC that they always continue to put up good fights against everybody they play. I mean, they even played Alabama close.
They did.
They've played Vanderbilt really close. They've played some really good teams close in the SEC, and so I definitely have a little bit of concern there.
Georgia will be at Mississippi State. Tennessee's off this week. Let's see, Ole Miss. I don't know. They've got somebody. I think. I was going to pull the schedule, and anyway, I had it right here. Talking to my man. Let's see if it's right here. It is not. It's not where I wanted it to be. So that's a surprise. Good night. So anyway, you got Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, and Alabama, your top four. Doesn't really come out and counts to December the 7th after the conference championships.
Yeah.
It's just a first blush, as they say, but we'll see. So
Yeah.
college coaching carousel, we'll see. I'm sure after the Saturday's games will be more people fired. That's kind of how it rolls. So, which is
Yeah.
amazing to me. So it's just become normal now.
Yeah, it is.
It's like, oh well.
I mean, it's just buyouts are almost like they just don't matter, and I just don't understand how there's money to do that.
Yeah. Well, Auburn's on the lam for over $56 million. All the coaches had to pay. Miles on and Harsh and all these guys have come and gone. So now they got to pay the same thing to Hugh Freeze. That's $16 million, 15.8. Tonight, what do you think? 2-6 and 7-2. The Raiders.
Yeah, I mean it's in Denver. I don't know.
Okay.
This might be a tough one. I just the Broncos to me, I will say, they have played down to the level of competition multiple times this year, the Broncos have, and have squeaked away with wins. Is there a potential that today could be like that? Maybe.
Yes.
But, again,
Probably not.
I don't think so. Most likely, probably not the case.
Yeah.
Because I know that Broncos have also put up a lot of points against teams that have really poor defenses. The Giants, they scored 44 points against the Giants. So they have the potential to do that, to have a game where they go crazy offensively. We'll have to see what the Raiders can do to just frustrate and mess with the head of Bo Nix, but I'm not sure.
It's a good political answer, which means we get our butts kicked, is what you're trying to say. I got you. The Raiders. Oh, well. We'll take a break. We'll be right back. Thanks for coming. I know you're busy. Thanks for coming. We'll see you Monday.
Yep.
Bethel Lady Wildcats coming in our first Milligan broadcast. Again, it'll be audio and video against Bethel at Steve Lacey Fieldhouse, the Lady Buffs, and the Lady Wildcats, number 2 in the country. Be a great test. We need a big house in there, loud and rowdy and loud, being raucous because we want to make it Steve Lacey Fieldhouse, which it pretty much is a place where a lot of folks don't want to come play because it's so wild.
Yeah.
It's loud and wild. We love it. All right, quick break, and wild being in a good sense. Quick break. We'll be right back. Andrew McKeon next on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Board of Elizabethton Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram.
So here's the deal. An opportunity presented itself for me to come check the dealership out. They said it might be for sale. My wife, my mother-in-law, both of my sisters happened to come last September, and we ended up at the Covered Bridge event. And we just thoroughly enjoyed it. I mean, it was a blast. We weren't planning on being there for that, it just so happened the time that we came, the Covered Bridge event was going on, and we just loved it. We loved the community. We loved the energy, the vibe, and we felt like it would be a great opportunity for us to serve the community. Because every time I look at a store, I always look at how could we improve the community, how could we create jobs, how could we improve the business. And the upside was so tremendous in the Elizabethton community. I just felt like we could come make a big difference, and we've been able to do it.
You have. Ford, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Elizabethton. Social media, how do we find you?
So Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram of Elizabethton. We're on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. We're everywhere. And we're ready to serve the community, sell cars, and make some happy customers.
Amen. What's the hours you're open, sir?
So we're open at 7:30 in service, and we're open at 8:30 in sales. We stay open till 7.
Our title sponsor, the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Cyclone Sports, Ford of Elizabethton, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram. Love it. Love it, love it, love it. Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, show number 2390. We're 10 away from 2400. Hello to my dear friend Andrew McKeon, El Presidente at Carter County Bank. How you doing, sir?
I'm doing great. You doing all right today?
I'm doing great.
Good.
Hello, Floyd and Dave. Love when he comes by. We got Tia Duggar basketball tonight, by the way. A double dip. I may see if I forgot to call Joseph Taylor, see if I can press him into action to help me out. We'll see. He's here. What would it take to lure him to help me out tonight? Money? Food? What do you think it'll take?
Nobody's ever opposed a little cash.
No cash.
Yeah.
So we got a doubleheader tonight. I don't know if Joseph can do it or not. Joseph with no, I'm out. So I'm flying solo.
Go.
No go. He went like this,
Yeah.
which means
So
nada.
That means I need more money.
No, it probably means Leslie said you got something else to be doing. It's probably what it's going to be.
Well,
There
he's
you
got
go.
two beautiful daughters he needs to support.
Absolutely. I get it. But we're going to get him on doing some broadcasts for sure. And we've got the Atlanta Braves. Your team's got a new manager. What do you think?
Yeah, Walt Weiss should be a good hire. He knows the atmosphere down there and the culture, so hopefully he'll be a good fit. I mean, I know he didn't have much success in Colorado, but that's hard these days, with all the things over in Colorado. There's a lot of things to overcome up there, so I'm just excited about the opportunity to get him off the bench and, like I said, keep the culture. We've got a great culture. He knows the players. I saw he did turn over a few coaches, and that's okay, bring in his guys, but I think it'll be a good fit.
I don't think managerial job in Colorado is really a fair barometer for this guy.
It's hard.
Outside of Todd Helton, they didn't have a whole lot for a long time.
Especially right now, you got the Padres that are riding high. The Giants just hired Vitello. The Dodgers are, the only person they can't afford is Joseph over there, so they've been buying everybody else. So.
He's eating pizza he didn't hear.
No,
he's wolfing it down.
He hears me. He's ignoring me.
No, he's enjoying that buffet, hot and heavy. And why would you not?
No.
For $10.99 to come in and eat all you can eat, with 18 pizzas of choice, yeah, hello. Can't go wrong with that. And Emma's back here. Emma and, oh gosh, what did she say her other Micaiah? I want to say Micaiah, doesn't sound right. But I know Emma's back here working. We're back here in the sunroom, by the way, where we are broadcasting live. So we are here talking to Andrew McKeon. So the Braves, they pick up the option of Chris Sale.
Don't think they had any choice there,
No. You can't let him get away like they did Max Fried, because look what Fried did with the Yankees. You gotta pony up the jack, and they did. So,
and $18 million. This sounds weird to say, is a steal
yes,
these days for a starting left-handed pitcher that could be your number one.
That's a great point. So you look at coming back. If everybody's healthy, we talked about this yesterday on the show with Mr. Baseball. If everybody comes back healthy next year with the Braves, and I don't know why they wouldn't be. These guys, they're loaded. We know that, but all the pitchers be back, and so talk is Marcell Ozuna may be gone. They may let him go. Or Ozzie, you think they'll bring Ozzie back on his option?
I saw the other day they picked up his
option. Picked him back up?
I think just within the last 2 or 3 days.
Yeah. Ozuna, you think they'll let him go?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that will hurt because we need that. Let's be honest, the whole offense really stunk this year except for Ozuna and then Acuna when he was healthy. Matt Olson hit a lot of home runs, but he didn't have much average. But we've talked before, nobody hits for an average anymore. It's all about hitting home runs and driving in runs and scoring runs, which that's the name of the game. You got to score runs. So if you can do it hitting 220, I guess that's okay.
Exactly right. Hello, Mary Carden. How you doing, lady? Your daughter-in-law did a wonderful job here. She came in and talked a few minutes ago, did a little show and tell with the Pedal and Pine Children's Boutique in downtown Elizabeth, and the big open house coming up this Sunday. I know right smack dab in the middle is Carter County Bank, so talk about an open house.
Yep, Christmas open house is this weekend, so hopefully everybody can go out and support these fine stores as they get started on their holiday season. This is always a big kickoff and one of the biggest weekends of the year, so I think it's great to get out and support all these people that are opening their doors on Sunday. So
1 to 5, I believe it
Yes,
is.
sir.
1 to 5, Christmas open house, downtown Elizabethton. All these mom and pop stores, including Petal and Pine.
Yep.
Be loyal, buy local, buy it in Betsy. Christmas open house. They all got specials going on Sunday from 1 to 5. Most of them don't stay open on Sundays normally, but they are this Sunday because of the Christmas open house. So
If
1
you've
to
ever been,
5.
there's a lot of people down there. It's a nice day.
And the weather's supposed to get cold Monday, but Sunday's going to be okay, I think. So, and if it isn't warm, bundle up, wear a coat, go down and support these local mom and pop businesses. They need your money. So
Spend more time in the store shopping.
it's a good way to look at it because they're still trying to pick up the piece after Helene.
Yeah.
That was a year and a half ago, but well, actually a year and a half, but it's over a year and October, November, 14 months ago. Some of them are still trying to pick up the pieces. They need your help. So please consider shopping the Christmas open house. You're going to help them, but you're going to help yourself too. You're going to get a lot of specials, a lot of good deals. So that's coming up this Sunday. Tennessee football, Oklahoma. We know what happened. They got an off week, then they got into Mexico State, then they go to Florida, and they wrap up Vanderbilt. What do you think about the Vols right now?
Well, I think we gave that Oklahoma game away. I mean, in the first half, I didn't feel good going into halftime where we moved the ball up and down the field, but we couldn't put any points on the board, and you can't do that in the SEC. So I didn't feel great about it. I felt pretty confident that Oklahoma's quarterback would start to get a little more comfortable, and he did. Their defensive line really manhandled our offensive line, our offensive line's been great all year, and for some reason we just could not handle them. And that's okay. That's what you say it all the time. These are 18-year-old kids and 22-year-old kids.
Yep.
So you get bad days, and it's unfortunate. It's nothing to overreact to. I mean, yes, I want to win a national championship every year, but we haven't in a long time, and we're very competitive. We're in a lot of games, so I think at some point we'll break through that glass ceiling. But it hadn't been our year this year. We've really stubbed our toe, and that kicker's really kicked the ball really well for us this year. But he really hurt us in the Georgia game, and he hurt us in the Oklahoma game. So it happens. It's a thankless job.
That is 18, 19, 20, 22-year-old boys.
Yeah.
So, and they don't mean to miss field goals. They don't mean to drop the ball. They do, and everybody's on them. It's like, okay. And so Aguilar didn't mean to misfire that pass. So
Yeah,
that's just the way it goes.
I make mistakes in my job, so
So do I.
yeah.
We all do. Some of us don't want to admit that, but we all do.
But I think part of that comes with age to understand that.
Amen. So the college football playoffs, the first rankings were out, came out Tuesday. Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, and Alabama. You okay with that?
Yeah, for the year so far, I think you're okay. I'm okay there. I mean, what we talked earlier, nobody's just really looked dominant week to week. I mean, obviously Ohio State and Indiana are undefeated. Texas A&M's undefeated, but they've had their close games. So
Indiana goes to Penn State this week. Any problem for the Hoosiers?
they shouldn't if they're what they say they are. Penn State's awful.
That's
so
a good point.
If
they are what they say they are.
They
good.
should kill them. With Penn State's quarterback done for the year, so it should be a cakewalk.
Joseph Taylor joins us coming up next. Talk a little sports. We're here live at the Pizza Inn here in Elizabethton. You can come in and have lunch with us, $10.99 the buffet, and then the adult buffet or the dinner buffet starts at 4 o'clock. It'll be $12.99, but still yet all you can eat for $10.99 during lunch and $12.99 for dinner. It's a no-brainer. You probably couldn't make one pizza for $10. Time we went and bought the dough to make the dough and the sauce and whatever toppings you put on the cheese. I don't think you can make a pizza for $10. You got at any given time 18 to choose from here at Pizza Inn in Elizabethton on the buffet, both during the day and also during the evening. Texas A&M goes to Missouri. Is that a trap game?
Missouri's been up and down. I think Texas A&M could handle them, but in the Southeastern Conference, who knows? It could be. It could be a trap game. It's at Missouri. So, yeah, it very well could be, but I think Texas A&M will be all right.
Ohio State goes to Purdue, no problem?
No, I don't think there's any issues there. There's only about 2 or 3 teams in the Big Ten that are worth even worrying about.
That's it. And Purdue ain't one of them.
No.
Alabama has LSU at home. New coach. Kelly's gone. He's home. God bless him. Making $800,000 a month. Don't say how he's going to do it, but he is.
He'll get by.
He will. He will. He'll struggle.
Yeah.
He'll get by. You reckon he come down for this buffet down there?
I think he'd be all right.
Be all right.
I think he could do it.
$800,000 a month on the buyout.
Yep. He'd slide
Crazy.
in here with his southern accent, and he'll fit in just fine.
That's it. Crazy. Alabama's got LSU. You think it's going to be a problem in Tuscaloosa?
In Tuscaloosa, I think they'll be all right. I think LSU, you saw it with Arkansas. They've played really tough since they fired their coach. So you never know. These LSU kids could be fired up, want to make a statement for their interim coach, and you just never know because there are going to be some new wrinkles that nobody's seen. So we'll see how it goes. But I think it will be a little closer than people think, just because of the uncertainty of what LSU is going to bring to the table now.
So you've got coaching openings right now at Arkansas. At Florida,
You do have
LSU.
Arkansas, too.
Well, Arkansas. Petrino's the interim, but
Yeah.
I think they're going to probably settle and let him stay there. I think.
Well,
So.
he's 0-4, so it's hard to. He's not exactly putting a great resume up right now.
No, you're right. So let's throw Arkansas, LSU,
Penn
Florida, and Penn State out there, and Auburn. So Lane Kiffin's mentioned to be the coach of all these. Does he stay put? Does he go to anything? Does Ole Miss up the ante and keep him around? What's he going to do, you think?
I think if he's a smart man, he can. If he's just really successful, not national championship to Ole Miss, he can retire a legend there. But I think he'll leave because I'm not sure that he's real smart. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's a point in life where you've got to understand that I'm at a good place, and hopefully he understands that for him.
Yeah.
But I think he's still chasing that rainbow, and there's nothing wrong with that. He wants to win that national title, and he's got a better shot at Florida or LSU. It's a lot easier to recruit those places. So, but I think he could retire a legend at Ole Miss, just winning 10 games.
Well, they love him down there.
Right. That's
And
what
they're
I'm saying.
probably going to say, we don't want you to leave. We're going to up the ante even more. So,
Yeah, so I think he still has enough fire in his belly. He wants to go get that national championship, and if you can recruit easier in LSU or even in Florida, then I think he's going to take one of those two jobs. I could be totally wrong, but from my age and perspective in life, I would stay at Ole Miss if I was him.
that's it. He gets a pretty good paycheck at Ole Miss.
He does okay.
Yeah.
And his family's there, and
Yeah. And
I think there's nothing wrong with being really successful there.
No.
But
And there's really not a lot of pressure because what he's done is not what's been done before, if ever, not for a long time. So,
yeah, I've never been offered $4 million to coach, more $6. So I don't know if I don't know what the difference is in the two, but other than I know I don't have either one of them. So, the what you call life-changing money. He can set his family up for years and years to come, if that's what he so chooses. So
the difference is $2 million. Could you live on $2 million up there in the McKeon house?
I'm living on less now, Tom. So I think I'll be all right.
I love this guy. We're going to be at the bank next month. Got to do a show. Haven't been over there for a while. So we got Tia Duggar basketball tonight, and then we got tomorrow night got big boy football. The Cyclones and the Gibbs Eagles. This is not a cream puff. At this point, there are no cream puffs.
8-2.
8-2, won 5 on the road to beat Anderson County. They got a 1,000-yard passer, the Jones boy. That's a sophomore quarterback for Gibbs. They've got a running back, Tucker Ownby, O-W-N-B-Y, who can tote it. So they got a wide receiver, and there's got a couple of wide receivers, obviously, he can go to. So we'll talk all about that tomorrow night. But, again, it's 6:25 airtime tomorrow evening. It's a blackout. Everybody's wearing black tomorrow night. Probably want to bring a parka or something. You can't have umbrellas in the stadium, but you may want to bring something in the event we get some rain. It is supposed to rain. I'm reading where it's going to be later after the game, which is good. So, but anyway, it's tomorrow night. Gibbs Eagles coming to town. If we win, we being Elizabethton, and Macon County, the defending state champ, could beat Red Bank, we would be back home next week. So, but that's a lot of ifs. We've got to win, and Macon County's got to win, and we'll see what goes on. All we can do is take care of ourselves.
That's exactly right. You can't worry about what's happening down the road. Just one day at a time.
No, you got to
in advance.
You got to make sure you got it covered up and buttoned up and nailed down. It'll be tomorrow night. It'll be good. Bryson Blevins, the freshman quarterback, is at 703 passing. He has a chance, which is pretty incredible. Number one, he's a third-string quarterback for Elizabeth, and he's a freshman. and he's on the cusp of throwing for 1,000 yards.
Yeah, that's great.
That is, I mean, that's, to me, it's an incredible statistic. Number one, most high school teams don't have 3 quarterbacks.
Right.
They may have one, or I know they got one, but they have a backup. Very few have 3 who can step in, and at this point, right on the verge and throwing for 1,000 yards in, 5 games, I guess? So, yeah, Granger, Seymour East, Greenville, this will be the 5th game. So, pretty impressive stuff. Did you get your belly full?
I haven't yet. I'm gonna give it a shot next.
Getting ready to grub out a little
John
bit?
Wagner's gonna come down here and join me, and we're gonna have lunch and
Hit it pretty hard.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a shot. Yep. Can I give one quick plug about
Plug
the tree
anything
lighting
you
on
want to,
November
sir.
22nd?
Yes, please.
It's a 5:15. If you haven't had a chance to nominate your person that you want to see light the tree, go to our website at bankoftennessee.com or our Facebook page and get our WooFoo form. Fill it out. Tell me who's deserving. I'm going to pass on choosing that person, but we'll have a committee together to do that. But we're looking to see who has stepped up over the last year and done great things in our community, and I know there are several in our community that are very deserving of this honor. So we'd love to see what everybody else thinks.
So you nominate somebody to come and flip the lights on the tree on November 22nd.
It's the first time we've tried it. We've picked it out the last few years, but this year let's try something different. Let's see what the community thinks. So
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Be interesting to see who they pick, who they nominate.
Yep. So on our Facebook page, you can go in, fill out a form, tell us who and why, and we'll collect all those up, and then there'll be a committee, choose who it's going to be, and we're going to announce that next Wednesday.
Is it like Clark Griswold where they go, where he goes? No.
It's we got a train whistle down there that the city provides. When they sound the whistle, then the tree lights come on. It's a wonderful event, and we look forward to having a very deserving person to light the tree, because we know there are a lot of very deserving people in our community, and I'm sure those people are getting nominated right now.
Is there going to be some folks down there singing?
Yes, we'll have plenty of people down there singing. We're not ready to announce all that yet, but we'll have a great program. We know we'll have some elementary school kids again.
Yeah.
So we're looking forward to that. They always do a great job, and we'll have some others as well.
Thank you, sir. November 22nd at
5:15.
5:15 downtown.
Start.
Tree lighting. It's good to say we're back downtown after what happened last year. We know all about that, so it's
We'll be there
good.
right beside the tree. Last year we had to do it in the Covered Bridge Park.
Mm-hmm. So we're going to be right beside the tree. The parade's going to be back downtown again this year, so everything's back to normal as best as it can be, given what we went through.
Christmas parade on the 13th, I believe.
December 13th, yep.
Does that sound right?
Oh, yeah,
It
absolutely.
wouldn't be right, would it? If we're November 22nd, so yeah, December 13th.
Yeah, Christmas parade. Circle the calendar, December the 13th here in Elizabethton. All right, quick break. We'll be right back. He's here. He's in the house. He has fed himself and ready to go. Joseph Taylor talking sports next on the Tom Taylor Sports.
We're proud to help our region move forward and help reopen every business we can.
Our success is your success.
Steins with a special song. Take it away, Axel.
The Eagle Center is right downtown. The second block is where we're found. We have crocs and clocks and a lot of things. Tools and glass and shiny rings. Coins and books and mirrors too. All these things just waiting for you. Beautiful furniture and much, much more. You gotta come visit our store.
Behind every Food City meat and seafood counter is a highly trained, certified butcher. Our butchers offer special orders, custom cuts, and even entire meal recommendations. In fact, you'll be so impressed with our butchers, you'll be asking yourself, what can't they do?
Huh. I bet he'd be great at wrapping presents.
Okay, well, maybe not that. But at Food City, our butchers make almost everything better.
Back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show, we are here live at Pizza Inn. Did you enjoy your lunch, sir?
Oh, man. This place,
Rocks.
as the kids would say, it never misses. It always hits. It's
It always
so
hits.
good.
Yep, you're right. It always hits. Good way to look at it. And so, and they do. They do a wonderful job. The buffet. We've got this. Looks like the vans say the Johnson County Senior Center's here from Mountain City having lunch. That's awesome.
I got a big crew here.
Back here in the sunroom. Yeah,
in
it
this
is.
area.
It's awesome. And so we're here talking a little sports with my buddy Joseph Taylor. Everything good?
Life is good.
Yeah?
It is.
Let's
Yes,
see.
sir.
Let's see. Hang on here a second. Something acts like it's. I bet it works better now.
Life is good.
There
How
you
about
go.
that?
There you go. Yeah. So.
Leave it to me to come here and start breaking stuff.
Yeah. Well. Look, when you set this stuff up and tear it down 6, 7, 8, 10 times a week, at some point it's going to give out. It's just the nature of the beast. Hello, Marine Lions. Hello to Colin Idaho. Hello to Steve Shipley down Middle Tennessee. Tennessee football. What's going on with the Vols?
Tennessee, going into the season, if you'd have told me that we at 9-3, I would have taken it, right? But I think Aguilar coming in, playing so well, seeing the way that we lost to Georgia, felt like we gave that one away.
Mm-hmm.
Seeing how we lost to Oklahoma, dominated, we waste our best defensive performance of the season. It feels like you gave 2 games away, that you should be sitting there with 1 loss right now. That the Alabama loss was legit. There's no 2 ways about it. And it just leaves a bad feeling in your stomach. Now, I'm not in the crazy part of the fan base that says we need to make a coaching change.
There's folks out there saying it.
Oh, there sure are. And that those would be called the lunatics of the fan base, because Josh Heupel is doing a great job. I feel like he probably should maybe make a move on his staff. Just someone needs to be in there helping him more on analytical decisions. Like I feel like at the end of the Oklahoma game, we could have kicked the field goal and excuse me, sorry. Could have kicked the field goal there in the fourth quarter, used the 2-minute timeout like a timeout, and have your other 2 timeouts and try to stop him. But things like that, I feel like he could use a little help with. So if you could bring somebody in that's been a head coach to kind of coach him up on those analytical situations, probably be a good idea. But we don't need to make a move. He's the right guy for the job. I remember the bad times, and these are not bad times.
No.
Okay, these are not bad times.
But the trend is to get rid of them. If they aren't producing, get rid of them, which they're doing left and right. There'll be more this weekend. Every Monday, somebody's getting canned. I know Stoops is in trouble in Kentucky. I know Dabo's in trouble. Clemson, they're all upset with him down there. Now all of a sudden, Cristobal down in Miami, they're kind of upset with him down yonder. So there'll be more. It's happening every Monday. The coaches are getting fired and let go in the buyouts. And so I don't get it. I don't understand it. I read where Auburn alone is on the hook for over $56 million in buyouts.
I'm with you. I don't understand it, and I feel like the worst thing that you could do if you're Tennessee is to try to get involved in this coaching market. There's not enough good coaches to fill the positions at this point. It's a watered down coach. There's too many jobs for not enough good candidates. Mm-hmm. So if you're, it would be heartbreaking if Heupel left and took another job, but the last thing we need to do is force him out.
Well, when you're paying $56 million to buy out coaches, there's always been to me, I've always been told this, there's an undercurrent on college campuses between athletics and academia.
Yes.
And, I can understand why there's professors across campus going, really? We're doling out $56 million to football coaches. Why don't we put that to the professor who discovered this, or this guy did this, or this lady did that? So I understand why there's a resentment on college campuses to a point. At least I hear that, because all the money is skewed towards. Case in point, Virginia Tech just came out at the end of September rather, and said we're going to put $230 million, I think is what it was, into the Virginia Tech athletic program to make the coaches' salaries competitive to go get a new coach, which they're looking at doing, of course. They get a new coach, got an interim. So if I'm over here teaching, I'm busting it every day in the classroom. I understand why, really? Joseph Taylor going to pay him $15, $16 million to coach a football team, and I'm over here, busting it every day teaching these kids. So I understand it. Do you?
I do, but I guess the counterpoint to that would be I read somewhere that Nick Saban at Alabama, with their football success, brought in increased the student enrollment to the point where he basically was responsible, or the football program was responsible for $1 billion in new student fees.
There you go.
Any way you look at it, academics can be upset, but then the athletics can be like, but look, if we're successful and we bring people in, then rising tide lifts all the boats, right? So
rising tide lifts all the boats.
Yep.
There you go. Well, it's the same with the WNBA. They've been on, want more money. They're all over Caitlin Clark, and I'm thinking, y'all need to be quiet, because she has elevated this sport to heights it's never been before, because of her success. And I would, if I was a fellow WNBA player, I sure as heck wouldn't be taking shots at her. I'd be lifting her up, going, "You go, girl," because when you benefit, all the rising boats. What was that saying you said?
Rising tide lifts all boats.
Rising tides lift all boats. That's a good one. I'm gonna write that down.
I have never in my life seen a sports league try their best to undermine their cash cow.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This would never happen in Major League Baseball, the National Basketball Association, the NFL. This would never happen. Only the WNBA could take the cash cow, like I said, and try to tarnish her. It's unbelievable.
Well, perfect example, Major League Baseball. You hear anybody coming out about Ohtani?
Nope.
No, not a word. It's like, you go, boy, because when you're making all that money, it's going to elevate everybody else's game.
Absolutely. And, Major League Baseball players are in awe of him, and they speak of him so reverently, which is what you would think the WNBA players would be like. Oh man, Caitlin Clark, she can shoot the ball better than anybody we've seen. She's so popular, she's so likable. Like I would try to get on her good side and try to lift her up instead of tear her down. But I've never understood women.
No. Don't even go down that trail. They don't understand us either.
No, that's true.
College football, don't understand women. Oh, boy. Is Mrs. Taylor watching?
I don't think so.
No, that's good. That may be good for you. So, all right, Ohio State, Indiana, Texas A&M, and Alabama, the top four. The first college football playoff rankings came out. The final one will be December the 7th after the conference championships. It'll be the one that counts, obviously. You okay that one right there?
So the only thing I would say is Texas A&M probably deserved the number one seed or the number one ranking simply because they've got the best win of anybody going to South Bend and beating Notre Dame. That to me is that's nobody can say they have a better win than that in any of college football. But really, I mean, we're picking nits between the top three at that point. But that would be my only thing. They deserve number one at this point.
Notre Dame's number 10 at 6-2. They've gotten beat by this team here. They've lost to. See, Junior sent me that yesterday. They've lost to every ranked team they've played, if I remember correctly what he sent me. So my Notre Dame's there though. They're in the hunt at number 10 at 6-2.
You know, and Notre Dame, they've got it kind of figured out. It looks like they're going to play 3 really good teams per year, and if they win one of them, they'll be in the hunt for the playoff. You know, so it doesn't seem right. But we beat that drum in the past, and
Nothing's changed.
So
no. Here
we'll
we
just
are.
Let it be.
That's it. Just let it be. So, isn't that a Beatles song, Just Let It Be?
Yeah, I believe it is.
There you go. All right, Alabama and LSU on Saturday, Tuscaloosa. Trap game for the Tide or not?
Possibly. You got to beware of the wounded dog. That sometimes these teams come out after the coach gets fired and play like a win one for the Gipper type deal. So you gotta be worried or just be ready if you're Alabama. They're not going to come in and lay down. They've got a good quarterback. They've got talent. They just haven't been able to put it together. And if you're Alabama, you're hoping that they don't start this week. I think Alabama will take care of business though.
Texas A&M goes to Missouri.
Now see. That to me, that's interesting. Any road game in the SEC can be tricky. There's no gimmies. I would imagine that's going to be a close game. I'd probably give the nod to A&M because they are playing so well, but it also wouldn't shock me if Missouri pulled off the upset.
Georgia and Mississippi State.
Georgia,
no problem.
State, yeah, no problem.
Okay, so I always think when they go on the road again to the SEC. And of course, they got Texas coming to Athens next week, so you think, well,
they could, trap game potential.
Yeah, maybe looking ahead.
Maybe that'll be close. And Georgia has not really, played a full game and put anybody away. Every game they played seems like it's been a nail biter. So,
exactly. Hey, we're live at Pizza Inn. Which kind of pizza did you have?
So, what I like to do when I go up to the buffet is I like to see what kind of meat pizzas they have. So I believe I came back with a pepperoni and sausage, and then I believe I had a pepperoni, ham, and bacon. Maybe.
Wow.
I just look for the meats.
Combination. Show me the meat. Where's the meat?
Yeah, where's the beef?
Where's the beef? Remember those commercials?
I do.
Wendy's?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Where's the beef? Yeah. Driving that car, a little lady. I think her name was Clara. So
this place amazes me. I think Eric does such a good job.
Yep.
And everybody works so hard. It's clean. There's always good stuff on the buffet. It's just a well-oiled machine down here.
It is $10.99 for the buffet during the day, and the evening buffet starts at 4 for $12.99. Even there, you can't
beat it. And my girls are going to be so jealous that I got pizza in during the day. They're going. I may not even tell them.
No, because they'll just start a fight.
Yeah, no.
You'll be on the bad side all evening.
No.
It'll be the girls against Dad all night. Thanks, Dad. Yeah, well. So there you go. Tomorrow night, Elizabethton and Gibbs. Not going to be a walk in the park for either team.
No, sir. It seems. Gibbs has a really good win by knocking off Anderson County. That to me is impressive. I did learn that Anderson County's quarterback was out that night, but still, if you beat Anderson County, that's a head turner. So Elizabethton's going to have to be ready. I believe this team has shown all year that they're resilient. I believe they'll be able to put the loss last week behind them and move forward. I think this team really wants to move on in the playoffs. I'd give the nod to the Cyclones.
I had Sean on the show Monday, Coach Whitten, and I said it's a flush game. He said, "Yep, we flushed it. We're out 48-7. They beat us. That's behind us. We get ready for Gibbs."
Yeah, I mean, sometimes in life, and in sports especially, you run into a buzzsaw and you tip your cap and you move on, and that's what happened last week.
Yeah.
I mean, they got us. Move on.
You play them 10 times, we probably win. I don't know. I mean, we're at least half, if not more. But the night we played them, the only night we played them, they got us 48-7. Train rolls on. So. And you would tell any team that if you're on the upper side of 48-7, Greenville's moved on. They're getting ready for Knox Carter.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
It's playoff time.
Yeah, Greenville can't rest on that win. They got to move forward too.
Yeah.
So
if you win or lose a big blowout game like that, you truck on. I guarantee you, Coach Spradlin and the guys in Greenville are not dwelling on the Elizabethton Cyclone win at all at this point.
Yeah, and if you're Spradlin, you probably wish that you wouldn't have won 48-7 because it is going to be a little harder to get the troops rallied, you know, because they'll be feeling themselves a little, as they say.
As that old country song goes, 10 foot tall and bulletproof.
Yep.
So anyway, the Cyclones will come in tomorrow night at Wounded Bear because they got something to prove to everybody that we're better than 7 points in Greenville, and we are, and you'll see that tomorrow night. And so
I probably shouldn't say this on air, but I was hoping on Monday. I was hoping to get a call from you that I've been called up from the bullpen to work the game tomorrow, but it didn't happen. So
We're still holding out hope, though, right?
You never know what happens going forward.
Yeah. Next man up. So the way things at single elimination, as we said earlier in the show, Red Bank plays Macon County, who's the defending state champion. They're the 4 seed, and Red Bank's the 1 seed. So Macon County goes to Red Bank. That's a big if the Cyclones win, and if Macon County would beat, as the number 4 seed, beat the number 1 seed, we would be back here next week.
Oh.
So a lot of ifs. We got to beat Gibbs, and Macon County's got to beat Red Bank. And if that's the case, if the stars are lined up right, then we'll be back here at Citizens Bank Stadium for round 2. But if not, if you lose, it's over. If you win and Red Bank wins, we'll be going to Red Bank next week, which is Metro Chattanooga for those out-of-town folks. So hello to Brandy Luke Bowles. Thank you for watching. Lori Burleson, Tara Carden, who was on the show earlier today. She's now a pro. She broke the ice. She said, I don't know if I'm going to show up and do that or not. Well, she did and did a wonderful job. So from the Petal and Pine Children's Boutique.
You know, Tom, you do a phenomenal job. Whoever comes on here, you make them feel welcome. You're easy to talk to. You make it easy. So I can see why she would. I was nervous too. The first time I was on here, but you start talking for a couple minutes, and then it's like I'm just talking to a friend.
Just a couple good old boys. Never meaning no harm.
Absolutely.
Dukes of Hazzard.
Yep.
Taylor and Taylor right here. Joseph and Tom. So, got to get you on. You going to do some basketball with me?
Yes, sir. Absolutely. Right. I didn't know if you'd found a permanent play-by-play man for basketball, but I'm ready for certain games as long as we don't have stuff going on. Tuesdays are hard at our house because the girls have so many different activities on Tuesdays, but Fridays should be pretty good.
Dr. Minton, he has said he'll do the boys' games. Now, the girls' games, he's going to be sitting over there with his wife, with Cassie being a daddy.
I don't blame him.
And I don't want him being on the air because you don't want to be a daddy on the air. You want to be a non-biased. And so the girls' games, he'll be over there being a daddy. So if you want to do some of the girls' games, you're welcome to do that.
Yes, sir.
So
absolutely.
And in some of the and we made us. We're bigger than he is, both of us. Say, Minton, you stay over there tonight. Big boy, the house is in the house.
He controls who comes in and out of the high school, though, so we got to stay on his good side.
Yeah, well, I'm bigger than he is. But, yeah, we'll have to get you to do some of the games for sure, basketball.
Yes, sir.
As always, we love to talk about where he works. Ivy Hall Nursing Home. Tell him one more time what happened about a month or so ago. 0 deficiencies.
So yes, but I do have to clarify because I got a little out in front of my skis, so to speak. The survey is 2 parts. The first part's nursing, and we were deficiency free in nursing.
Mm-hmm.
The second part is a life safety guy comes in, and it just so happened the life safety guy that we had was the supervisor, and he was training somebody. So he was bound and determined to find. So he found a few things, nothing major. We're talking about things like he didn't like that we had outlets that were like outlet covers that were 2 different colors. Like, come on, you know what I'm saying? Like, give me a break. But everything that he found, we already fixed. So
they're upset because the outlet covers are 2 different colors.
Yeah.
Okay. Boy, that's splitting hairs.
That
isn't it?
sure is.
Yeah. Well, and this when these guys or ladies come in. I mean, they're paid to find something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
It's like when you go to the doctor. They're paid to find something wrong with you, so whether he is or not.
And he was training somebody, so he was a supervisor.
Mm-hmm.
He had a trainee with him.
Yep.
So he's showing. It was a girl that was with him, and so he's showing her like, hey,
this
is, and just luck of the draw, I guess.
Yep, it is what it is.
So
Baker's watching. She said, I may get an eggnog milkshake tonight.
Oh man!
Oh, she takes care of me.
She does.
Scotty's so lucky.
And that the highlights that I saw from the other night against Happy Valley, that T.A. Duggar team, when they came out of the locker room, that looked like a high school team.
Oh yeah, they can play.
Big dudes.
Yeah, they can play. Carson Lyons can slam it. He'll take one step and ram it home for an 8th grader.
Goodness gracious.
He can do it. It's going to be fun tonight. Ridgew's a good basketball team from Washington County that feed into Boone, so we'll be doing the guys and the girls video and audio tonight. Starting at 6:45 for the ladies varsity, and then 8 o'clock the boys varsity. So we do the varsities, and then Milligan on Monday. Then we start. Oh gosh, I can't keep up with it. We got the Jamboree on the 13th, which would be Thursday night. Will be the basketball Jamboree for the conference at Sullivan East. We'll be up there doing that. So it's here. It's on.
It's basketball time.
Oh, Lordy mercy. Yep. Going in 25 different directions, but that's okay. That's what we do.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
That's it. So we can.
We're lucky to have you covering our kids.
Well, you're very kind. So I love doing it. So we'll do it a bit up tonight. Isaac Fletcher is going to be running the camera, so we'll be running video and audio inside. Well, up the other night, it was like standing room only. It was like Hoosiers.
Yeah, I saw some pictures. That was crazy.
Ringed around the court, standing room only, played Happy Valley, which is awesome.
And how cool is it that they when I back in the day, and even I think it's still this way. The boys played in one place, the girls played in another. So it's pretty cool to have all 4 teams play at the same spot. I like that.
Yep. I think that's an experiment because from here on in, after tonight, they start doing the same thing. Liberty Bell's at home for the boys and Liberty Bell B for the girls over there. But I think there's talk about doing I think it's a trial balloon, what they did the other night, and tonight too, when you have all 4 teams at one gym at one time. It's just great for the crowd. It gives everybody a night off. Well, doesn't give them a night off. Puts them on one spot at one time.
And I guess the rationale is that if you have 4 games in one place, the kids are going to get to bed late. They're going to be out late, and so I can see both sides of the coin. But it's neat that they've been able to do this a couple times at least.
Yep. Appreciate you coming, sir.
Thanks for having me, as always.
He is the man, Taylor and Taylor.
Yes, sir.
Coffee cake.
Apparently you're getting 2 come holiday season.
Going to Food City, get me a gallon of milk. Did you tell her I just ripped it, just ate it out of the, just grabbed it by like a caveman?
She loved it.
Going to was it Granger's where I went with?
Yep.
Yeah, going to Granger, and I had the coffee cake that Mrs. Taylor, his wife, was so nice to make for me, and so I didn't have a fork. I was in a hurry as usual, flying from pillar to post, and so I just reached out, just grabbed it by gobs of it, just.
It was,
I was by myself. It was okay.
It was so funny because I called you, and you were at the high school. You were literally about to go to Granger, and you're like, "Well, why'd you call me?" Not like that, but I was like, "Hey, I got a
hey,
coffee
what's
cake."
up?
Yeah,
Yep.
like I got a coffee cake, and you're like, "Okay, I'm turning left instead of right. I'll be right there."
A 180. I'm not stupid. 180. Coming out of the parking lot, instead of going left, I went right.
Yep.
Came up G Street
Yep.
to Ivy Hall
Yep.
to get myself a coffee cake. Oh, yes. And just switched down and just grabbed it by the handful,
Yes,
laid it
sir.
on down the road.
Absolutely.
It was gone by the time we got to Kingsport. So 26 westbound, going down the road. Time I got to Kingsport, get off and go the back way to Granger. Coffee cake, gone.
The funny thing about that is you eating coffee cake with your hand is probably not the most dangerous thing people were doing on 26 that
No.
day. That's a wild road.
Oh, I passed a lady, had both knees on her steering wheel, putting on makeup. So she was driving with her kneecaps, and she's on the mirror putting on makeup, going about 75.
Gosh.
I said, we'll have to get away from that. That's a little dangerous.
I pray every time I get on that road now.
Oh, yeah.
It's wild.
Oh, yes. You wait till just a little skip of snow, they go bananas on that road.
Mercy.
Anyway, thank you as always, sir.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Talk soon.
Yes, sir.
Quick break from Brummond Sports Shop. Back after this, we'll break down the high school playoff games. A couple of those being played tonight. Science Hills game at Oak Ridge tonight because of what appears to be the impending weather coming tomorrow night. Now I'm reading where the rain may come later after the game. We are going to get a lot of rain tomorrow night, which we need. And so we'll take a look at the high school football games tonight and tomorrow right after this from Brummond Sports Shop on the Tom Taylor Sports. Brummond Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton with your favorite school's T-shirts, polos, or hoodies. They can put your school, church, or company's logo on lots of different styles of hats, including Nike and Richardson and now Travis Matthew. Windbreakers, sublimated shirts, pullovers, koozies. They can order for any area school and your favorite team. Dry fit sleeveless hoodies, Nike dry fit t-shirts, women's and toddler sizes. You can order any uniform for any sport, including the pants or shorts from Brummond Sports Shop. And they always have a clearance rack to save you money. Plaques, trophies, medals, and ribbons, and all the engraving is done in-house. And they offer hard-to-find Letterman jackets of your favorite school for guys, ladies, and now elementary and middle school athletes too. And they offer all the different sports patches as well. Brummond Sports Shop, downtown Elizabethton, Facebook, Instagram, website, BrummondSportsShop.com, phone 542-2321, Brummond Sports Shop in downtown Elizabethton.
After a long, hard day at work, all you want to do is relax at home, right? But how can you possibly relax when your home's not comfortable? If you want to feel more comfortable at home, give Advanced Heat Pump Systems a call today. With over 30 years of experience and the most innovative solutions, you can rest assured that Advanced Heat Pump Systems will make your home more comfortable. Give them a call today, 926-2665, or visit them online at advancedheatpump.com.
And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Thanks for being with us. Let's take a look. Oh, by the way, I want to remind you about the Cannons Furniture. You know, got everything down there at Cannons. I say down there down the street from where we are. Half off the lowest retail price except bedding. 50% off everything in the store right now for a limited time. So 50% off everything in the store except bedding. And the bedding's got their own sales going on. The companies, Stearns and Foster and Sealy and Tempur-Pedic and Nectar and Dream Cloud, those have their own going on. 95% of what you'll see on the floor is in stock and ready to be delivered, so you can't beat that either. And everything's on sale. Dining room groups, lift chairs, recliners, end tables, power reclining, love seats and sofas, you name it. Everything at Cannons Furniture downtown Elizabethton right now is half off for the holidays. Half off the lowest retail price, and everything's got a sticker on it, so you take the sticker and mark half off. Can't beat it, folks. Cannot beat it. It's a good deal. So, again, NFL football tonight, the Raiders and the Broncos. Vegas at 2-6, the Broncos at 7-2. We'll see how that goes tonight. My team is, of course, the Raiders. See how they do tonight. Let's see what's going on in high school football. We got games coming up. Got some good ones, too. Let's see. Let's take a look at Westridge and Maryville tomorrow night. 2,000-yard rushers have helped the Wolves get to this point. Justice Hilton with 1,075 yards and 14 touchdowns. Ethan Amix, 1,467 yards and 18 touchdowns. So there you go. So you got two 1,000-yard rushers for Westridge going to, again, Maryville. And so the Rebels are a team to reckon with down yonder. Of course, they'll play that one in Maryville tomorrow night. Westridge came up short against the Red Rebels in the second round of the 2021 playoffs. So, and then South falling in Maryville in the 2007 state semifinals. So they'll play tomorrow night. Westridge in 6A will be, again, as we said, at Maryville tomorrow night for that ball game. And so everything starts at 7 o'clock. Dobbins Minute hosting Farragut. Let's see if we can pick up the DB preview on this one. Okay, don't have that one on this one. On this sheet, let's go to 5A, Crockett at Knox Central. A.J. Wynn showed against Cobb County he's valuable in more places than just the quarterback position. Now he looks to lead the Pioneers their first ever playoff victory away from home. He's up to 945 yards passing is A.J. Wynn. His top target at Crockett is Jackson Overstreet. And let's see, Zeke Sloan has 336 yards rushing for Crockett to go to Knox Central. Central's has tasted defeat only once since an opening loss against Dobbins Minute. They won 4 straight games by a total of 8 points. So they got a young man who's thrown for over 2,700 yards, Caden Long, the quarterback for Knox Central for the Bobcats. And so they'll play that one tomorrow night. Two teams have played twice, both in Knoxville for the 18 and 19 playoffs. Central winning those both, and so that'll be tomorrow night. Again, that will be Crockett at Knox Central. Cherokee at Alcoa, we'll see. Alcoa coming off 10 straight state championships in 3A before moving up to 4A this year. They were 9-0 before a late collapse at Anderson County. They lost that game. Thomas Manu has 1,500 yards and 27 touchdowns passing with no interceptions. No interceptions. How about that? Jameer Dean has 26 catches for Alcoa. Condis, C-O-N-D-I-S, Condis Cherry leads the ground game with 522 yards rushing and 6 touchdowns. They've never met, Cherokee and Alcoa. Cherokee, again, a big underdog. Alcoa, the prohibitive favorite. They've won 10 straight games, or 10 straight championships. You think of that. You're talking about a dynasty. 10 consecutive state championships in 3A before moving up to 4A where they are now. Volunteer tomorrow night goes to Anderson County. So Friday will mark the team's first meeting ever. Volunteer looking for its first playoff win since 2007, 18 years since they've won a playoff game. So it'll be Anderson County. It'll be their opponent, the land of the Mavericks. The greatest show on turf, what they call it down there. Sweetwater, Unicoi County tomorrow night. Colby Jones and the Blue Devils looking for their second straight first-round win at Gentry Stadium. So first meeting between those two, Sweetwater and Unicoi County. Tellico Plains and Happy Valley. We talked to Coach Jarrett on the show yesterday. First meeting between Happy Valley and Tellico Plains with the 10-0 Warriors trying to get their first playoff win since 2017. Gabe McDougal, Keelan Relaford, Lane Parker, Tyler Bailey, Tyler Berry, and the Happy Valley ground game squares off against one of the more pass-oriented attacks at Tellico Plains. Ike Hollingshead has 1,300 yards passing with 19 touchdowns for Tellico Plains. So that's tomorrow night on Warriors Hill on the turf at Happy Valley High School. Rockwood at Hampton. Hampton will play that game at Cloudland. So they will not play that one again. They'll play that one again at Cloudland tomorrow night because Happy Valley's at home tomorrow night. So it's a wing tee offense at Rockwood. So the Tigers have won 3 of the 4 meetings since 2009, but the Bulldogs are ready to go. Hampton won the latest, 47-18, back in 2021, which is a step towards a 2A Blue Cross Bowl that year for the Hampton Bulldogs. Tonight it's Cloudland at Coalfield. Also tonight you've got Science at Oak Ridge. And so that's what's happening there. Rye Cove and Virginia Twin Springs for the bragging rights of Scott County this weekend. Gate City at Ridgeview. So the number 2 playoff seed hangs in the balance for the game at Clintwood between Ridgeview and Gate City. Walker Hillman just shy of 1,000 yards for the season for the Gate City Blue Devils. That'll be coming up again on the road at Ridgeview tomorrow night in Virginia football. And, of course, our broadcast will be ready to roll tomorrow, 6:25 airtime, 7 o'clock kickoff, the Cyclones and the Gibbs Eagles. 17th straight playoff game for us. That's what we're going for. We've lost one time, 48-19 to CAK back in 2015. Since then, we've won 17 straight home games in the playoffs. Pretty impressive. Bryson Blevins could potentially hit 1,000 yards. He's up to 703 with 10 touchdowns and 2 picks. Zach Wallen, his favorite target, was 727 yards on 50 catches. Justice Wallen, 26 catches for 385 yards and 6 touchdowns. For Gibbs, Keith Jones, a 10th grade quarterback, sophomore, 1,000-yard passer. And Junior Tucker Ownby leading the ground game. So it's a good football team. They've won 5 in a row. They're 8-2. We're 8-2. And they'll be coming up tomorrow night, 6:25 airtime at Citizens Bank Stadium. It's a blackout for everybody wearing black clothes tomorrow night. So your 6A football, Farragut at Dobbins Minute tomorrow night. Westridge, we said, travels to Maryville. Jefferson County hosting Bradley Central, and Science Hill tonight going to Oak Ridge for that matchup. In 5A football, Sevier County hosting Knox West. Morristown West traveling to Knox Powell. Tennessee High will be at the Stone Castle tomorrow night to host Knox Halls. And Crockett, as we said, will travel to Knox Central tomorrow night in 5A football. Again, a single elimination. Winners move on. Losers are eliminated. In 4A, Greenville hosting Knox Carter. Anderson County Volunteer at Anderson County. Cherokee goes to Alcoa, and Elizabeth, as we said, hosting Gibbs. And that's your 4A teams from our neck of the woods. In 3A, Gatlinburg-Pittman will host Kingston. Johnson County travels to Meigs County. Unicoi County will be hosting, as we said, Sweetwater. And Pigeon Forge will be traveling to McMinn Central tomorrow night in 3A. In 2A, Happy Valley home to Tellico Plains. Cumberland Gap goes to Eagleton. South Green hosting Polk County. And West Green will travel to Oneida. Where's the team I saw was 0-10 in the playoffs? Somebody's in here, it's 0-10. Are you kidding me? There is a team Yeah, there it is. Red Boiling Springs in single A football, 0-10. Please tell me why they're in the playoffs. Well, it's because there's only 4 teams in the region. They're 0-10. They're going to South Pittsburgh in single A, who's 9-1. You know what's going to happen there. Hampton hosting Rockwood, Cloudland going to Coalfield, North Green hosting Oliver Springs, Cosby at Midway, and here's the team that's 0-10. Red Boiling Springs going to South Pittsburgh, who's 9-1. Unbelievable for me to have a team that's not won a game, that's earned the right to go to the playoffs. And what do you think's going to happen, Tom? Well, they're going to get their ears pinned back. So what's going to happen? What are you talking about? That's what I think anyway. Quick break. We'll take a look at some other sports going on. We're here live again at the Pizza Inn, where the buffet is $10.99 for lunch, and the evening buffet is $12.99. Back after this from David Collins, Real Estate Auction on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Tell us why. A lot of real estate companies out there. Why David Collins and Collins and Company?
Well, we service before and after the sale. I think that's a big thing. And follow through on phone calls. I think, and I have a lot of people just comment on how professional our website is, how professional our agents are, and what we do, and how we follow through with things. For instance, I'm not telling the name of a real estate company or anything like that. That's had a buyer that bought one of our houses through another agency, and she just called me. She said, my agent didn't show up at closing, didn't bring me any keys, we didn't do a final walkthrough. That's pretty sad. And, I just want to let folks know, you come here, you're going to get service, follow through. We're going to work through with you, follow you through the process, help you through the process. You don't have a lender. We've got lenders we recommend. Attorneys for closing we recommend. And you get full service here.
End of story. Full service. Phone number to call?
423-543-5741.
A 97% closing ratio, folks. Collins and Company, great sponsor of the Tom Taylor Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Sports.
At Carter County Bank, it's our job to help you focus on the happy moments and check off the things on your to-do list to make them happen. We're here along the way so you can pull off the happiest moments in life. Carter County Bank, in the business of happiness.
In a world where clutter, trash, and debris threaten your property, one man is ready to save the day. He's Container Man, your dumpster delivery superhero. Need to clear out your garage? Call Container Man. Remodeling your home? Call Container Man. Demolition waste taking over your job site? Call Container Man. From minor to major projects, Container Man has the perfect size dumpster for every task. With lightning fast delivery and the customer service of a locally owned company, he will help you restore order to your world. When you're ready to fight clutter, trash, and debris, call Container Man.
And back on the Tom Taylor Sports Show. Don't forget basketball tonight. Tia Duggar doubleheader, 6:45 with the ladies and the guys to follow back-to-back against Ridgeview at the Tia Duggar Gym. It'll be a audio and video brought to you by all of our great sponsors. And the camera's going to be run by Isaac Fletcher tonight. Looking forward to that, letting Isaac run the camera. Here's that ammo sale going on from Collins and Company, the auction. Not a sale, but an auction. You go bid on it. You have firearms, safes, ammo, reloading, knives, tools, hunting and outdoor gear, gun cleaning and maintenance, all this again to bid on. Starting at was it a buck a bid? I think it is. And so it goes through next Tuesday. Go to collinsandcompany.info. And that's where you bid on it. And again, it's an ammo auction. Yeah, all the bids start at a buck a bid. Absolutely. There you go. So safes, gun safes, ammunition, scopes, knife collection, camo clothing, hunting blinds, gun cleaning and maintenance, cleaning kits and rifles, pistols and shotguns, collectibles and memorabilia, furniture and displays, gun racks, all this going on. And it's out there now till next Tuesday coming up. So go to collinsandcompany.info, and there it is again, what they're calling it, the Shell Shock Liquidation Massive Ammo auction, number 2, as a matter of fact. That's going on again. That's happening now till November the 11th, as a matter of fact. You can go in there and bid to your heart's delight. So we are looking for Eric. I want to get Eric on there before we get out of here. We'll see if we can't track him down right after this break, and we'll get ready to truck out of here. We'll be right back after this from Northeast Community Credit Union. Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors. Christmas Club savings account for next year. Tell me about it.
Yes, let's talk about it because now you're going to have 12 months to do this. What better time than right now to open your Christmas Club savings? There's no cost on this. This is just something that we can help you transfer automatic funds either weekly, bi-weekly, monthly out of your check. So that way you won't even have to worry about it. And each time that you have that transferred, either you can do it yourself or deposit into this account, or we can have automatic draft set up. That's just convenient for you. And like I said, it's just another sub-account to your savings and checking at Northeast Community Credit Union. So if you have any questions, visit bemycu.org or come in and see us at one of our convenient locations or call 423-547-1200.
And you cut checks when? Next year? October, November? So when you get your checks?
Yes.
Save it up all year?
Yeah, so direct deposit could be your monthly paycheck.
Okay.
And so you can allocate a percentage of that paycheck into the Christmas Club. And that way when you get to October, November, it's going to be built up. And so it's a great feature, and people love it.
The Christmas Club savings account for Christmas 2024?
Yes.
From Northeast Community Credit Union, one of our great sponsors of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Cyclone Sports. And back with the Tom Douglas Sports Show again. Coming up tonight, we got Tia Duggar basketball against Ridgeview. Girls and guys. Tomorrow night, we got football. Elizabethton and Gibbs in the opening round of the TSSAA playoffs. Winner moves on, losers eliminated. Then Monday, we'll jump in our first broadcast of Milligan basketball. On Monday, we'll be with the Milligan Lady Buffs taking on the number 2 ranked team in the country, coming to Steve Lacey Fieldhouse. That would be the Bethel Lady Wildcats. We're looking forward to bringing you that ball game on Monday. A lot of Milligan this year. So you look at tonight NFL football, the Raiders 2-6 taking on the Broncos at 7-2. My boys, we'll see what they do. I got a sneaking suspicion what they're going to do. Probably going to lay an egg. So, but anyway. I want to tell you about this real quick about for the holidays, Tasteful Creations. This is a magazine you can get from Food City. For example, fruit baskets. You have 1, 2, 3, 4. Usually, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Actually, 5 fruit baskets to choose from for the holidays in the produce department. You have desserts. You have the carrot cake, red velvet cake, German chocolate cake, Oreo cake, variety cake, coconut cake. You have dessert trays, candy trays, cookie trays, cream cakes, and muffins tray at Food City. For Thanksgiving and for Christmas, you have the traditional dinners, classic turkey, turkey breast, prime rib dinner, spiral ham dinner, smoked turkey dinner. Those are all available. You can pick these up, by the way, at any Food City in the the deli section of any Food City. And you can, again, shop till you drop. You can go to the website, foodcity.com, and get it that way as well. You can get your floral centerpieces from Food City, which are gorgeous. They're your one-stop shop. Party boxes, trays, prepared holiday meals, seafood, fruit baskets, and more. And you can check it out. You give away gift cards. It's a good way to go, too. So it's all available at Food City. Tasteful Creations. These little magazines or booklets are available in the deli section at all Food Cities. We'll be there tomorrow at Food City. Tomorrow will be Food City here in Elizabeth, and the next week we'll be at Food City in Gray one day, broadcasting live there. So that's what we've got going on. We're waiting on Eric to come, see if we can get him back here real quick before we depart. Let's take one more break. If he's not back, we'll boogie woogie. We'll do that right after this from the good folks at the Jewelers Bench on the Tom Douglas Sports.
Jewelers Jeweler's Bench has been providing our customers the highest quality jewelry at incredible prices for over 20 years. With our own jeweler in-house, we offer custom-made pieces, as well as general maintenance and repair services, and unique jewelry for all occasions. Whether you're shopping for yourself or someone special, we can help make your holidays bright. Stop in to see our vast selection and make this Christmas even more special. Highest quality for the best price, only at the Jeweler's Bench.
Stanfield Thomas and Associates, Miss Autumn. So tell folks what STA is all about.
So at STA we do business tax, individual tax, bookkeeping, and payroll. We specialize in QuickBooks. We do offer QuickBooks training, and we have a QuickBooks Pro Advisor, which is Crystal. She's the owner. She can help with the software, training, inventory cleanup, file setup, and payroll reports. We also do month end, which includes reconciling. So yeah, we do a lot.
Do what you do best, let us do the rest. It's a great, great slogan. Phone number, how do we get a hold of you?
423-968-9112 or at statax.com.
Where do we find you on social media?
You can find us at Stanfield Thomas and Associates on Facebook.
There you go. One of our great sponsors, Stanfield Thomas and Associates of the Tom Douglas Sports Show and Elizabethton Cyclone Football. Back on the Tom Douglas Sports Show, we waited him out. He's here. We got to get the big dog going. How you doing?
Doing well. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. Been busy. Like
a little bit. Yep.
That's what we like, isn't it?
It is. Yeah, we had a little senior citizen bus out there. I'm not sure. Did you catch where that was from? Johnson
County. Yeah. They were here. So they got their bellies full and headed back up the mountain. That's good. So we're back here in the sunroom is what I call it, or the party room of the sunroom. So what do you hold back here for a party?
I want to say there's about 70 seats.
70?
Yeah. And most of the time you'll get parties of 20 or 30. You can kind of split it right down the middle. We'll give them one side or the other. So it's convenient for something like that. But it does pretty well for us back here.
Got a TV back here, so if you need to do a PowerPoint presentation, you can.
You can.
Yeah. So if you want to rent it just for a get-together or a class reunion or a birthday party or whatever, you can do that too.
Yes, sir. Yeah, just call down. There's no price or no charge for there's no room charge or anything. We'll reserve however many seats you need, and do our best to feed you, keep you happy.
Absolutely. $10.99 with the buffet. 4 o'clock it switches to $12.99, but still, you can't go wrong with that. Good night. What a great deal. If you sent, of course, I can't bake or cook. If you sent me to Food City to get the dough, the cheese, the tomato sauce, I'm going to say I can't make one pizza for $10.
Probably not.
No.
You can get all kinds of them out here.
18 of them to choose from is my point. For $10.99, it's a one-time price. It's awesome. The evening buffet is $12.99. Can't beat it. So, gift cards. We do gift cards for Christmas?
We do, yeah. We have any amount. We've got a gift card. You pay no tax, obviously, and then we just activate it. There's a little code on the back we have to type in and everything, but it's pretty convenient, and you can reuse them, so you don't have to throw them away. We can just put some more money back on there,
So when you start thinking about Christmas shopping, and you want to do that because Christmas is inside of 50 days, you want to come, you're out shopping, you're wore out, come in here and have a buffet, let them do, all you have to do is get up and leave. They take care of the plates, the knives, the forks, you just sit down and eat and get up and go. You can't beat that. Anytime, not just Christmas shopping. So that's a good way to do it. And bring the kids in there on Tuesday on Kids Night. What's the price on Kids Night?
$3.99.
$3.99, yep.
10 and under.
10 and under. There you go. Can't beat it. And so you look at Pizza Inn, they do a great job getting it all done for you. You've got the booths in there where the food is out here in the sunroom, holds up to 70. You got gift cards. Talk about fundraisers, how people can come in and raise money.
Yeah, reach out to the store. Probably a month in advance is what we'll need to schedule one. But, if any organization, a church, sports group, we've had, I'm trying to think of everything. There's been kind of like school groups that kind of go overseas during the summer. They've came from, I think Sullivan East brought a group in here, and they went over somewhere in Europe. So, we give out 12% of what you bring in. We'll write you a check. The way it works is we'll email you a flyer. You can email that out to everyone you know. You can print it out and pass it out. Not the night of, unfortunately. But we'll just tally up everything at the end of the night, and we'll mail you a check for 12%.
Can't beat it. If you want to come in and feed a ball team, you can do it in here, too. It's a good place to bring in a basketball. Pick the team, softball, baseball team, football team, whatever the case may be. You can bring them in here and feed them. And so the buffet is up and running. 18 pizzas, 12 regular pizzas, and 6 dessert pizzas. What's the most popular pizza you guys make?
Well, pepperoni, but other than that, the taco pizza does well.
Mm-hmm.
I get a lot of people like bacon, cheddar, and ham.
Mm-hmm.
It's popular.
Oh, yes.
People in middle school like that. And you'd be surprised at how many people like loaded baked potato pizza.
Loaded baked potato pizza. Tell us about that.
Base, cheese goes on there. You get little diced potatoes we put on top there with some bacon. After we cut it, top it with some chives. And
wow.
People, they love it.
It does sound good. A baked potato pizza.
I've never had it.
Nope. I've never had that either. Maybe something I want to consider.
Yeah,
in fact,
they
I do
eat
want
it
to
up.
consider.
It goes quick.
Yeah. Dessert pizzas, what flies out of here?
Chocolate chip, that's like pepperoni, you know what I mean? It's just a basic, so it's going to go. But I think the Bavarian cream is probably my favorite at this point.
Mm-hmm.
I kind of have to rotate, or else you being here all the time, it gets...
Yeah, switch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, switch up.
Cherry's good, too. That's one of my dad's
Cherry's
favorites.
a really good one, yeah. So all that dessert pizzas, regular pizzas, you got the salad bar, you've got the pasta on this end, you got the Alfredo noodles, you've got the rotini noodles, and you got spaghetti, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yes, sir, yeah. Yep, got, like you said, Alfredo sauce up there. A different soup, usually we get broccoli and cheese and chicken gumbo, so we kind of mix it up a little bit.
All that for $10.99, folks. Come in the evening at $12.99. You can't beat it. College football playoffs, you okay with Ohio State and Indiana and Texas A&M and Alabama?
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Alabama's got the head-to-head win over Georgia, so you give them the nod, and then everything else just kind of falls into line. But do Ohio State and Indiana play in the regular season?
They do.
Okay.
No, they're playing the Big Ten championship.
Okay, so let's see each other in the Big Ten championship.
Well, it's shaping up to be anyway.
Yeah.
So.
It's a shame what happened to the Vols. They had their chance, but...
Are you concerned about Tennessee football?
Was I before the year, or am I now?
Now.
No. If we're being honest, I mean, they lost their quarterback in the spring practice. He left, went to UCLA. They got this new guy, and Aguilar's been good, but probably not ideal. You probably want your quarterback in there in your program before the spring. So, yeah, I'm not making excuses. They lost, and
should have beat Georgia.
Yeah, should have beat Georgia. You make a kick, you win that game. But I don't think Heupel is. I think he's probably the right guy. It's just going to take time, and that's a tough conference. That's LSU. I mean, they're one of the premier programs, Florida, and they just fired their coaches. So,
they're
going to have to replace them with somebody who hopefully is better than what they got for their sake. But I think Josh Heupel will be just fine. You just got to give him some time and think back to 7 or 8 years ago where this program was.
Oh, yes.
That's
what Joseph Taylor said a while ago. He said, we're okay. I remember the dark days. So, off this week. They got New Mexico State next week at home. Then they go to Florida. Then they come back with Vanderbilt to wrap up the season. So, they got 2 big ones to end the regular season with. So, I think they're out of the college football playoffs.
Yeah.
I think they've pretty much settled that, but they're looking for a good bowl game now.
Yeah.
So
need to win at Florida. We've not done that in a long time, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's been a long time.
Long time.
Awesome down there, so.
College basketball, who's your number 1 team? Who you think?
It's early. Duke was a little bit better than I thought. They had a really good team last year, and they lost a lot of players to the NBA. But I think they just reloaded. Carlos Boozer, his son,
can play.
Like 23 rebounds against us in the exhibition game.
Against ETSU?
At Tennessee.
Yeah. I mean, not ETSU, but Tennessee. Yeah.
Who else? I've heard Louisville. There's some guys I watch. Louisville's supposed to be pretty good this year. Purdue apparently is really good. And then Illinois also has a bunch of European guys.
Interesting.
Basically professionals,
Yeah,
so
pretty
we'll
much how it is.
Yeah.
So college basketball's up and running, obviously. high school football tomorrow night, playoff game. Cyclones at home against Gibbs. So now, do you have folks come here before the game and eat?
We do. It's we're always. When I first started doing this, I was like, what's it going to be like on a Friday night? Because the game starts at 7:30, right?
Well, 7 now for the playoffs.
Yeah. And so typically at that time, you might be busy, but with a football game going on, people are going to be over there. So it'll actually start about 5 o'clock. It'll get real busy, and then about 6:45, it kind of slows down a little bit.
Everybody's going over to the game.
Yeah, which is okay. Yeah, we need them to support that football team. I think Sean and that program has done a lot of great things for the community, and
absolutely,
I think a lot of businesses have him to thank.
So has Pizza Inn, because every game, including tonight, got a doubleheader of the T.A. Duggar girls and guys, and so we'll be giving away a Pizza Inn buffet to the player of the game. We'll pick 2 per game, and so Eric's nice enough to do that. And remember that, you get ready to go out and eat. It's like, okay, now who takes care of our kids at Elizabethton and T.A. Duggar? Pizza Inn. So the buffet. So remember that. Those who scratch your back, you should get around and scratch their back and help them out, right? It's the name of the game.
I guess so.
Sure it is. Sure it is. Name of the game. So, all right. World Series, you okay with that? Dodgers dominating? No,
that's not what I wanted to see, but it was a good series. Game 7 was great. I'm glad I'm not a fan of Toronto. That would have hurt.
That's
brutal loss.
Yeah, they had them. They had them on the ropes in the whole series, and that doubleheader in the game 6. I think it was double play, not doubleheader, double play. I thought that was huge, and the way the season ended up for the Blue Jays. So
they had a good team. And there was a lot of entertainment, but LA just that pitcher. I would like to have seen how long he would have gone without giving up a run.
Yeah, Yamamoto.
Yeah,
pretty impressive.
He was. As
Tonight,
good as Ohtani was. I mean, he was
3 home runs and 10 strikeouts in the same game. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. No, it's real impressive. So you look at the Raiders and the Broncos tonight. Does my Raiders have any chance? No.
They could. It's Thursday. These Thursday games are just crazy. You never know what's going to happen. And I don't think Vegas is maybe as bad as their record might say. I know it's been real hard to watch these first few months.
That's my team.
Yeah, but
Ooh.
Denver might be due for a letdown, and who knows? Vegas, I mean,
the Raiders are 2-6. Denver is 7-2. They're playing it in Denver tonight.
Yeah,
so,
but everybody's gonna be picking the Broncos. So, there's no pressure on Vegas. They might come out there and have a good showing.
Man, I like this guy. He's the first one. Everybody else laughs at me. It's like, the Raiders? You like the Raiders? Yeah, I do. Always have. They're not very good, Tom. Yes, I know. But Eric, my buddy, said, you know what? They may slip up on them tonight. I like the way you think.
They might.
How do we find you on social media? Pizza Inn.
There's a Facebook page. The owner's wife runs it. Now, she runs it out of Asheboro. I probably need to take that over, but I don't have access to it. She's the marketing director. She does all that. So I believe it's a Pizza Inn Elizabethton page. I don't have Facebook, so I'm unfamiliar with most things on.
You don't have time to do that. You're trying to run a restaurant,
trying to.
Running wide. No, you're doing it. Running wide open, doing a great job.
Thank you.
How many employees you have right here at Ballpark now?
I think I counted the other day about 45, 50.
Wow.
That range. Yeah, we've hired a lot.
It's good. Keep up. Going into the holidays, you need all hands on deck, right?
Yeah. And some of them are going to go back to school in the spring. We got a couple that took semesters off and go up to TCAT. Might have some plumbers and some electricians before you know it.
It's the name of the game.
Yeah.
I get it. Got to find a niche, and that's a good way. That's a good place to go right now.
Yeah.
Is electricians, plumbers, heating and air conditioning guys, brick masons. Those are in short supply, and not a lot of kids doing it, but there are some going into the tech school, which I think is very smart.
It's a good way to make money.
Yes.
So.
Always a pleasure, sir.
You got it. Thank you, Tom.
See you next month.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Quick break. We'll say goodbye right after this. This is our buddy Eric Wilson, the general manager of Pizza Inn here in Elizabethton on the Tom Taylor Sports Show.
This is Pastor Fallow, Pleasant Beach Baptist Church in Elizabethton, and we'd love to have you come be with us. You and your family be with us on Sunday. I'm standing here in the lobby at our visitors table, our welcome table, and there's packets made up with tells you a little more about the church and get acquainted card, and then also a mug and some things in there for you to take with you to remind you to pray for us. And we've got a place for you and your family. We want you to come. Our goal is for you to know the Lord Jesus Christ as your Savior. But beyond that, to find your purpose and contentment in life of knowing Him, walking with Him, and serving Him each day. And so we want you and your family to come be with us Sunday morning, Sunday night, or Wednesday night. We're looking forward to seeing you soon. You can find a little more information about us online at pleasantbeachbaptist.com.
That's going to do it from here at Pizza Inn. Thanks again to our guest today, Tara Carden from the Petal and Pine Children's Boutique stopped by. Brandon Swinney, Assistant Athletic Director from Milligan, stopped by. Andrew McKeon, El Presidente of Carter County Bank, stopped by. Be sure and circle the calendar for November the 22nd at 5:15, the tree lighting here in downtown Elizabethton to officially kick off the Christmas holiday season on November the 22nd, brought to you by Carter County Bank. Also, Joseph Taylor stopped by. Appreciate him very much coming in and hanging with us for a little while. And, of course, just now wrapping things up was the general manager of Pizza Inn here at Eric Wilson. $10.99 all-you-can-eat buffet during the lunch hour. The evening dinner hour starting at 4 o'clock, the all-you-can-eat buffet is $12.99. So we appreciate, again, the folks here at Pizza Inn and Emma doing a great job working the sunroom back here today. So out of time, we sincerely thank you for yours. We'll rejoin you again coming up, as we said, at 6:45 tonight for Cyclone, Tia Duggar Cyclone girls and boys basketball. We're doing a couple of games this year. Here's the verse of the day to wrap it up. Matthew 11:28. We always dedicate our show to the man who hung on the cross. Matthew 11:28 says, "Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest." Whew, we're all dealing with something, aren't we? Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. Then I finished it by saying, thank you, Lord Jesus, that when we are just worn down with the things of life, you want us to bring them to you and leave them with you, and you will give us rest. How about that? Thank you for loving us that much. Thank you, Lord Jesus, and when we are just worn down with the things of life, you want us to bring them to you and leave them with you, and you'll give us rest. Thank you for loving us that much. Again, the verse, Matthew 11:28, one more time. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you rest. There you go. Everybody's dealing with something. Thanks for watching. Back with you again at 6:45 for Tia Duggar girls and boys basketball doubleheader. Until then, we'll say, as always, from the Pizza Inn, wrap it up, show number 2,390. How about that? 10 shows left now to hit 2,400. Wow, that's a lot of talking. Until we greet you tomorrow, or I greet you back at 6:45 for Tia Duggar basketball, or tomorrow from Food City on the Tom Daly Sports Show. We'll say, as always, bloom where you planted, and win or lose, be a good sport. Thanks for watching show number 2,390 today from Pizza.